Hello and welcome along. For this week's Saturday Spotlight review, we have the Deere 8600i self-propelled forage harvester. It's by most Sinister and it comes with everything you can see at the moment. So it's the harvester itself, which is here, which also gets dirty. You have a back guard, a pickup header, a corn header, a Cern Cut 620, and a trailer for the Cern header. First impressions are that it is a really nicely detailed mod. Has some very high quality textures on it, both clean and dirty. I mean, the header attachment alone just looks amazing. The attention to detail continues inside the cab, where again it's really nicely modelled and really nicely textured. There's no IC function in the cab, so you can't open the door and you can't move the steering wheel or anything like that. However, there is some nice details in the screens when you turn it on, which I will show in a moment. So yeah, it looks great. It just looks, it's a cracking looking mod. So if we turn it on, all the screens change. I don't think, other than the screen with the speed on, I don't think any of the screens actually change when you're using the harvester. When you moving forwards and backwards, it has a moving lever, so yes, you can see which screens change. Forward back. So that's the engine revs and the MPH and moving lever. On the outside we have working indicators, working brake lights, reversing lights and working brake lights. There we go, all looking good. We should also have working front lights, working work lights, and working lights. Working front lights, working full lights, and working work lights. Finally, there are a couple of nice little features in the controls. You can control the tyre pressure by pressing N. And that should increase your grip when playing if necessary. The other is there is a work camera, which unfortunately is upside down, but is a very nice little touch, and follows the spout. So yeah, that is a general overview of the harvester itself. We will just go and have a quicker look at the headers, and then we will run some demonstrations. The pickup header, again, nicely detailed, nicely modelled. Great textures. Similarly with the John Deere corn header. Good textures, good modelling. And with the Cern header. Nicely modelled, nicely textured. Basically, same high standard as the rest of the mod. Yeah, excellent looking mod. Right, let's have a look at how it works. So for our first test, we've got a cornfield that's ready for harvest. I've got the corn header on the harvester and a tractor set on course play to follow alongside. So let's start her up. Unfold the spout with O. And unfold the header with X. And then we will activate the machine with B. There we go. Basically standard commands for controlling harvesters. Works great. Pulling chaff from the corn. Again, minor point, but the textures on the corn going into the header don't quite match the normal ones. They seem a little green, but otherwise, yeah, it works great as a corn harvester. Looks brilliant. So yeah, that works well. Let's have a look at how the Cern header handles. Okay, here we have the Cern header. So again, we will pull out the spout, turn on the harvester. There's nothing to fold out on this header. There we go, it looks great. It's got nice particle effects on this header. But yeah, similar to the corn header, works really well. Feels a little faster than the corn header. I'm not sure whether that's whether it actually is, but it does seem to go a little faster. Yeah, it's works really well. Nice animations and yeah, works brilliantly. Right, finally, let's check how the pickup header works. So, like the corn header, this needs to be the header on this needs to be unfurled. Once that's done, turn the harvester on, and again, nice particle animation. Works much faster than either of the previous two headers, but again, works really well and looks really good. This is just all round and very nicely made mod. Works really well. finally, we'll take a quick look at the prices. The harvester itself is $286,089. Looking at the John Deere mod that's similar, it's $215, so it's quite a bit. It's a bit more, but it's a lot less than the a similar class mod. The John Deere header, the pickup header, is $19,565. The corn header is $25,165, which is less than the chemical header that comes with the other John Deere mod, and less and a lot less than the Orbis that comes with the class mod. And the Proficut header is $22,065. So all three headers are similar sort of price. The carrier for the Cern header is $19,455. About right for that header. The back rig is $2,200. Thank you for watching this spotlight on the JD 8600i self-propelled forest harvester by Most Sinister. I hope you've enjoyed it, and that I will see you again next time. Goodbye.